performance deteriorating? Why are you not able to meet up our expectation? Why are you not able to complete your tasks on time? Is this something that you get to hear very often? Welcome back to our channel. This is Sai Jyothi here from Team Guidance. Today we are going to discuss the top 5 must-have skills while you are working remotely so that your performance are up to the mark and you are able to meet up the targets on time. So before I get into the content of today's video, as always, I would want to request you guys, if you're watching our videos for the very first time and haven't still subscribed to our channel, then please do subscribe just below this video down. And click on the bell icon so that as soon as we upload a new video, it should reach you on time. And if you think we are adding value to you all through our videos, do not forget to like and do not forget to share our videos with your friends and family members. So getting into the content of today's video, the top 5 must-have skills while you are working remotely. The very first and the most important skill set that you need to remember while you are working remotely is collaboration. Working from home doesn't mean that you are working alone. You are still the part of the team. So you need to make sure that you communicate and collaborate with the team as and when required on a daily basis to understand what is the status of the current project or task, what are the deadlines that needs to be met, what are the changes that needs to be done to make sure that the project is completed on time. Even if you are having any kind of issues or any disputes, to make sure that you need to communicate with the team and get it resolved as soon as possible so that your project is not affected through it. So collaboration and communication is must while you are working remotely. Second most important skill set that is required while you are working remotely is to remain focused. I totally understand you will have a lot of distraction while you're working from home, from your neighbors, your pets, your family members, and a lot of external noises that's coming around. But you need to make sure that you are dedicated and focused while you are working, or else you might do some minor errors and this might impact your project and your job also might be on risk. So please make sure you're dedicated and focused while you are working remotely. The third and the most important skill set that you need to remember while you're working from home is your time management. You need to make sure that you do not mix up your personal and professional life while you're working from home. You need to categorize and prioritize your work based on its importance. You need to know which work is important and you need to fix deadlines to everything you do. That's when you'll be able to achieve your targets and complete your projects on time so that your performance is not impacted. So remember, time management and being focused while you're working is something very important when you're working from home. The fourth most important skill set that is required while you're working from home is adaptability. Yes, work from home comes up with flexible working hours and flexible work environment. So there are certain situations where you need to be flexible enough to adapt them as and when they arise. For example, your team members might be working in different time zones. So you need to be flexible enough to adapt to those particular time zones so that you do not miss on any important meeting. There might be uncertain situations where you're having logging in issue, poor network connections, your server is down, etc. So you need to find an alternative solution. If your Wi-Fi is not working, you need to make use of your hotspot and vice versa. And if your server is down, you need to know who's the right person to contact in the admin team and get it sorted out. So you need to be flexible enough to adapt to these situations and make sure the work is not being impacted. The last and the fifth most important skill set required while you're working from home is your written communication, right? While you're working in office, most of your communication is kept verbally with your team members. But while you're working from home, most of the communication is through written text or any other chat mediums that you're using, or maybe through an email as well. Say that you're trying to send, the receiver has to receive in the same manner. The message should not mislead or misguide the receiver. As we all know, communication is a two-way process, right? And also one more thing that you need to remember while you are sending across your messages to different levels in the organization, you need to structure it well accordingly. So when you're sending across a message to your team member, it can be a normal text message. But when you're sending across an email to a higher authority, you need to make sure that it is structured well. Make sure your written communication is structured well and the receiver receives the same message that you're trying to send across. So guys, that was all for today. The top 5 must-have skills while you are working remotely. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you think I've added value to you all through this video, do not forget to hit on the like button and do not forget to share it with your friends and family members. Have a wonderful day ahead.